Hey, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Chaim Samuels here. And I don't know if you guys know this about me, but for the longest time, I have been a part of the I Hate Rachel Club. A couple of times a month, we meet up. Me, Ross, and Brad. Fucking Brad. I swear. Yeah, we get it. You're in a lot of movies. Can we talk about something else? I swear, I'm going to make a I Hate Brad Club. Sorry, what was I talking about again? That guy just rattles me. Today, I'm going to be talking about Rachel Green. I hate her. She is the worst. She is a sociopath. And I know what you guys are thinking. Like, what? Rachel Green from Friends? No, she's that lovable character. She's part of the will they or won't they with Ross. She's every girl's fantasy about finally finding true love. No. This woman is clinically insane. And honestly, it makes me very concerned that nobody's willing to say this. And not only that, but we're willing to applaud her actions. In this video, I'm not only going to make the case that Rachel Green is a horrible, horrible human being, but I'm also going to make the case that anybody who's ever seen Friends has never made before. And that is that Ross is actually a better, more sympathetic, and overall likable character. I know. Sounds insane, but that's how much I feel about this. Before we get to this, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow me on all the different platforms, please. Daddy's got to pay the rent. First episode, we got all the friends hanging out at some coffee shop. Monica's talking about some guy she banged, and all the friends are making fun of her.
Come on. You're going out with the guy. There's got to be something wrong with him. So does he have a hump and a hairpiece?
Classic Friends scene. Now, at this point, we're introduced to Ross for the first time.
Hi. This guy says hello. I want to kill myself.
You okay, sweetie?
I just feel like someone reached down my throat, grabbed my small intestine, pulled it out of my mouth, and tied it around my neck. Cookie?
Carol moved her stuff out today. Let me get you some coffee.
Wow. We're only 10 minutes in, we're already introduced to this character, Ross. This is, the saddest thing I've ever heard. Not only is he getting a divorce, but he's getting a divorce because he just found out his wife is a lesbian. And to top it all off, it's raining. He just got caught in the rain, which is very underrated. It's the worst. When you get caught in the rain and, you got to go home and change your clothing. He's not even home. He's at a coffee shop where he doesn't have, a chance to change or anything. It's the worst. You feel icky, all day. It's just, ugh. All right, right after this, we're introduced to our character, Rachel.
And I just won $1 million.
Rachel? Oh, God, Monica, hi. Thank God. Okay, everybody, this is Rachel, another Lincoln High survivor. This is everybody. This is Chandler and Phoebe and Joey. And you remember my brother Ross? Sure.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, God. Well, it started about a half hour before the wedding. I was in this room where we were keeping all the presents, and I was looking at this gravy boat. This really gorgeous Limoges gravy boat. When all of a sudden, sweet and low, I realized that I was more turned on by this gravy boat than by Barry. And then I got really freaked out, and that's when it hit me how much Barry looks like Mr. Potato Head. I always knew he looked familiar, but anyway, I just had to get out of there, and I started wondering, why am I doing this, and who am I doing this for? So anyway, I just didn't know where to go, and I know that you and I have kind of drifted apart, but you're the only person I knew who lived here in the city.
Who wasn't invited to the wedding?
Oh, I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be an issue.
We're about maybe 10 minutes in, and we're already introduced to this character who not only is running away from her wedding, but she decides to confide in a friend she didn't even invite to the wedding because of convenience. This is how the show decides to introduce our love triangle. And I know what you're going to ask. Hey, buddy, this is just the first few minutes. We need some more time to get to know the characters. Okay, first of all, don't call me buddy. Who calls people buddy? This isn't 1959. And second of all, it doesn't end there for Rachel. After Monica decides to invite her into her house, Rachel decides that she's just going to invite herself to live with them. Doesn't ask her, just says it straight out.
Look, Daddy, it's my life. Well,
Well, maybe I'll just stay here with Monica.
Well, I guess we've established she's staying here with Monica.
I don't know, you're like, that's a ton of exposition to throw at us. What is that, the first 10 episodes, the first season? To introduce us to Mr. Pussypants and Miss McPsychopath? No, this is the first episode, season 1, episode 1. Again, I know you're like, hey, Buddy, I don't understand. Okay, what did I just say about Buddy? Okay, we literally just had a conversation about this. I don't like it. Stop calling me Buddy. You're like, oh, okay. Pal, this is just the first episode. I mean, you need to give time for these characters to develop and become better characters. Okay, well, let's dive into this. So we learn pretty quickly that Ross is into Rachel. He has a huge crush on her. Rachel, of course, doesn't really see this because, she's a narcissist and she really only cares about herself. So she ends up pretty much sleeping with half of New York and she ends up hooking up with this Italian guy. And one of the episodes, she finally dumps the Italian guy. And there's a scene where Ross and Rachel are talking and Ross finally gets up the courage to ask Rachel out. Right when he's about to, her ex-fiance Barry comes in and confesses his love for her. Okay, first of all, that's just bad timing. This is horrible timing. Second of all, okay, at this point, Rachel, she's come in contact with these really nice people. She's started to build a life for herself. Maybe at this point, she decides to make the right decision. And yeah, maybe so.
I'll go see him this afternoon, and I will just put an end to it.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I misjudged you, Rachel. Maybe.
Wow.
Or she sleeps with him, obviously. Look, people sleep with their exes. That's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, that's what an ex is there for. You get it a couple more times if you're not in a relationship. I understand that, but that's not what the big deal is when it comes to her sleeping with her ex-fiancé. Because Monica, right before she does this, says this to her.
Okay, how about the fact that he's engaged to another woman who just happens to be your ex-best friend?
So, yeah. So, I mean, we're like 15 episodes in. Anyways, at this point, Ross is like, okay, this bitch is crazy. I gotta get out of here because I know she's probably gonna ruin my life. So he ends up taking a flight to some different country. Only then, after Ross finally shows that he's not interested in Rachel anymore, then Rachel decides, hey, I might be into Ross. I might kind of like him.
This must have cost him a fortune.
I can't believe he did this.
Come on, Ross, remember back in college when he fell in love with Carol and bought her that ridiculously expensive crystal duck?
What did you just say?
Crystal duck.
Talk to him. I gotta. Okay, I'll see you later.
Rachel, I love you. Deal with me first.
And Rachel decides she's going to run to the airport in this big romantic gesture and try to figure out if she wants to be in a relationship with him. And Ross is coming back, and there's actually a different woman with whom he's in a relationship with. And that's how the first season ends. So you're like, okay, look, obviously she's got issues, but maybe she's not crazy. And maybe you should stop asking stupid questions because I'm going to just show a clip over it that totally contradicts what you said. Just stop asking questions like this isn't a press conference. Let me do this. We're at season 2 right now. Rachel realizes that she can't be with Ross. Now, Ross is coming back with this really amazing, intelligent woman named Julie. She's really great for him. And, Ross is like, all right, season 1. Not the greatest season for me. I get that. I understand that. Season 2, though, season 2 is the shit. This is where I'm going to be on top. And my divorce is final. I'm away from the crazy lady. I finally have this really cool girlfriend. Things are just going to be awesome for me. Unless something horrible happens. Well, of course, because Rachel is unstable, as we mentioned before, she can't handle the fact that Ross is now in a relationship with somebody else and it's not chasing after her, so she decides to sabotage him. She treats Julie horrible.
Thanks. Hey, listen, would you like to go to a movie sometime or something?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah?
I'd love it.
I'd love it too.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, shoot, I gotta go.
Okay.
So I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, Julie.
Bye.
Bye.
What a manipulative bitch.
And then she gets wasted one night and calls up Ross and tells him how she feels while she's on a date.
So good with people.
Machine. Just waiting for the beep.
Good.
Ross! Hi, it's Rachel. I'm just calling to say that everything's fine. And I'm really happy for you and your cat. Who, by the way, I think you should name Michael. And you see there, I'm thinking of names, so obviously I am over you. I am over you. And that, my friend, is what they call closure.
And at this point, Ross is obviously pissed. He's like, "What, Rachel, what the fuck? This was my season 2. Like, you totally shat all over it."
You had no right to tell me you ever had feelings for me.
Yeah, which of course Rachel responds with, "Just shut up and kiss me," which obviously puts Ross in a really, really terrible situation. Now he has to choose between these two women.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? I mean, this is like a complete nightmare.
One really amazing, incredible, intelligent woman that makes him feel great and amazing, and then the other woman, the other woman. And also, by the way, his friends are just the worst. If you had a friend like this, and he had to either pick between like a really cool, amazing girl or total psychopath, you'd be like, dude, pick the nice girl. But that's not what his friends do. No, they decide, hey, let's make a list.
Let's start with the cons, because they're more fun. Rachel first.
I don't know. I mean, all right, I guess you can say she's a little spoiled sometimes.
You could say that.
You know? I guess, sometimes she's a little ditzy, And I've seen her be a little too into her looks. And like Julie and I, we have a lot in common because we're both paleontologists, right? But, I mean, Rachel's just a waitress.
Waitress. Got it. You guys want to play Dune? Or we can keep doing this. What else?
I don't know.
Oh, her ankles are a little chubby.
Oh yeah, you want a list? Here's a fucking list. Alright, I know it's not a list, but I just really wanted to do this. And at the end he realizes he wants to be with the psycho lady.
Let's do Julie. What's wrong with her?
She's not Rachel.
Hey, do you guys have... Hi.
Hi.
Where are you going?
I just got back from Julie's.
Oh.
No, it's not what you think. It's the other thing.
Well, what's the other thing? What do I think?
Well,
He broke up with Julie. Well, go hug her for God's sakes.
Really?
Really. It's always been you, Rach.
Oh, God.
He decides he's going to break off his wonderful relationship to be with this lady that he hopes he can have a really great relationship with. But because we've already acknowledged that Rachel's incredibly unstable, she ends up finding the list that Ross made about her. And the list isn't even that bad. It's like, you're a waitress, you're a little bit ditzy. Like, they're not the worst things in the world.
What is this?
That is,
okay, that's...
No.
Ross, what is this?
Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay, just remember how crazy I am about you, okay?
Kind of ditzy. Too into her looks. Spoiled.
Now that's a little spoiled. He was supposed to type little, the idiot.
Just a waitress?
Now that was, I mean, as opposed to, okay, is this over yet, Rach?
I do not have chubby ankles.
No, Rach. Okay, look at the other side. Look at Julie's column.
She's not Rachel? What the hell's a Rachel?
No.
Is that some stupid paleontology word that I wouldn't know because I'm just a waitress?
No. Rach, come on.
Let's recap. So at this point, Rachel not only has confessed her love to Ross while he's in a relationship, kissed him, and then put him in a place where he had to decide whether he should be with this amazing, awesome girl or her. He finally decides he's going to pick her, and then she decides because of some stupid list, she doesn't want to be with him anymore. I mean, run away. Get away. Get away from her. Just go. Get away from the psycho lady. She is crazy. She will destroy your life. It's like, God, look, I know Ross is a big pussy pants. He is. The guy's got no spine. I understand. I'm not here to make the claim that Ross is the greatest character of all time, but for God's sakes, somebody help the dude. Somebody help the man. This woman is legitimately ruining his life. And his friends are just like, I mean, you made a list. That wasn't a nice thing to do. Why isn't anybody helping this woman? I mean, this woman needs actual professional help. She needs clinical help. There should have been an episode of Friends where all the friends are sitting around and Rachel comes in and they're like, hey, Rachel, listen, I've been discussing with all the friends and look, we really think you need some help. By the way, if you're interested to know where I just came from ruining somebody else's marriage. No, okay, let's see, exactly. See, right there. That's what actually we wanted to talk about. You probably noticed these men in white lab coats. They're going to take you away right now. They're going to bring you to a nice place upstate. Don't struggle. Don't struggle. They're way stronger than you. It won't be worth it, I promise. But they're going to give you the attention you need in order to try to live a nice life. Take it away, boys. What did I say about struggling? No, don't struggle. That's what I said. Man, she just doesn't listen, I swear. This woman, Rachel, is the devil in human form. The devil has cloaked himself in a human woman, and that is Rachel Green. Because Rachel Green, at any point in Ross's life, at any time that Ross has been in a happy, loving relationship, has come in and just demolished it. And look, I can go on and on and on. Situations just keep getting worse for him, and his friends won't do anything about it, and everybody is like, no, Ross, you should really be with Rachel. She's your soulmate. And nobody's like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, you gotta get away from her. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that, Ross. I really am. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You deserve happiness. And I hope you get it. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. Thanks guys for sitting through this. Been really happy. If you like my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That will really help me grow my channel. Appreciate you listening. Enjoy the rest of your day, you guys, because you deserve it.